We got a point away from home, but that's not going to be good enough. And contrary to what Josh Wolf is saying, we're not happy with that. But let's get right into the breakdown. Okay, so the game starts with us looking like shit. I mean, immediately we're being pressured. We're fouling a lot. I think there's 2 fouls in the first 6 minutes. I know Leo gets burned at one point. He's not impressing me, but one of our fouls, which I believe was from Gallagher, but it might have been Lima. I know both of them fouled in the first 6 minutes. Results in an offensive development for Red Bull, and we have an own goal at the 7th minute by Rigoni. Now, I want to be clear, I am biased because I don't like Rigoni. If you've watched the channel before, you will know that I don't like Rigoni because I think we've overpaid him and he doesn't do enough. He's not bringing the value that we pay him. He's in an unfortunate spot. He gets a little unlucky in terms of, it's a shot or it's a cross coming in with a lot of pace. But I don't know. Obviously I don't like the own goal, but it's the best finish he's had all year into our own net. And I'm going to say it's just unlucky that it's him because, it leaves a really bad taste, it being by him. Regardless, we move on, we reset. And they immediately foul Urruti and we get a yellow card. Urruti plays like total shit the whole game. And then after they get the yellow card, it's just foul after foul after handball after foul. After we get a free kick, then it's a foul. We looked really, really, really bad. Our defense was really weak. Our offense was trying, but not able to get it past the back four. It was scary how bad we looked. So then one of their guys gets injured. They make a substitution. And then again, it's just foul after foul after foul from us. And they're just going to town on our defense. Gallagher gets fouled pretty nasty. Straight down his leg. That's the game. The game is not fun. It's not a good game at this point. It's just, and we've not had a single forward motion. We haven't been behind their, in their 18-yard box yet. At this point, something's got to change in the formation or something needs to happen, and we have Josh Wolf, who is not known for doing that. So morale's pretty low, and I think that's visible on the field. Then we get fouled, and we have an opportunity to go forward, and of course, Rigoni is caught off sides, shutting that down. And then Valencia fouls and gives him a free kick, and Stuver makes a save. And Valencia started off particularly suspect as well. He was very, very sloppy. He gets himself back together, but at this point he's very sloppy, as is everybody else. The only person that I am somewhat satisfied with is Sebastian, and really not even. He's been making a lot of fouls as well. So they get another chance, very dangerous, and Tolkien skyrockets it over the goal. Tolkien who's on the Red Bulls, was not able to finish a ball. He was off for whatever reason. His contact was off. He was getting underneath everything, or he was just not hitting everything clear today. So honestly, that spared us. So at this point, Tolkien takes his first shot. That's skyrocketed over the goal. And then they have another opportunity in the box, and Tolkien again botches it. So again, Tolkien is saving us. So then Driussi gets through. I don't actually remember if Stuver sent it over, but somehow the ball gets sent over top from our defense. And Driussi has like a 1-on-3 kind of situation where the back line's moving with him, but he's kind of through with one defender on him. He's trying to shake him, and he's selling the fact that he's going to shoot, but he's waiting for help, which takes forever. But he forces a corner. Amazing play by Driussi at this point, because this is such a smart move to, instead of trying to get the shot off and trying to get the goal, he understood that he was more likely not going to get through, and he found a way to win a corner and let our offense kind of set up. And I think this is important because it gives us more of like a momentum shift, because if he shakes the eye and gets through and scores, it's good momentum there because the morale comes up a little bit. But if you let us set up and get a corner, and if we score then we're all, the whole squad's feeling good. Plus, the chance of him scoring when he was by himself is not as high as it is when we get the corner come in, depending on how the corner is sent by Rigoni. Luckily, the corner is good, and Driussi gets a head on it and puts it in the back of the net. So now we are tied, and we have hope because we finally scored before the first half, and now we're level. We should be up by 1, but also should be down by 7 because we've been looking like shit. Okay? But we score. So then Owen has a sloppy giveaway. After our goal, they reset. Owen has a sloppy giveaway, and Gallagher forces Red Bull out. It was, that was really impressive on Gallagher there to give us one final opportunity to score before the half, but we're not able to execute that, and the half ends with the score being 1-1. The only thing positive about that first half is Driussi. That's it. It's the only thing positive. The defense looked bad. The offense looked bad. Urruti was horrible. Valencia, he was sloppy. Owen's getting aggressive, but like the bad kind of aggressive. Fouling unnecessarily. It was just bad. It's bad. Only thing positive was Driussi. That's it. Second half begins. We win a couple free kicks. We give them a couple free kicks. And our defense is looking a little bit better. I think the whole team in general is looking a little bit better. We're letting shots through. We let a chance through. It misses wide. It was a good chance. It was very close, but it was wide. And what is being on frame at this point is going straight to Stuver. So we're at least covering what needs to be covered. The defense is looking a little bit better than what it was in the first half for sure. So then Seba gets fouled. We almost have a really good chance there, but again, we're not able to get anything going. Nothing is happening. Nothing is moving. At this point, we need to pull Urruti out. Urruti has to come out. He's just not... He's got a lot of energy, but he's not doing anything of value. In my opinion, he's not doing anything of value, and he needed to go. So then they have a really good opportunity, and I'm almost positive Ring has a handball, but they give advantage, thankfully, and they can't execute. They can't capitalize on it. So then Valencia almost catches a foul in the box, giving them a penalty, but it's not called. I also don't think it was a foul, and we're looking still bad. But the game's looking more even than it was the first half. And Urruti puts the ball in our backfield and costs us possession. He's making horrible choices. He's making bad passes, and he's just not helping us. We had a really good opportunity, and he sends it back and puts us in a weird position, especially with Red Bull playing the way that they're playing. We can't be sending the ball back unnecessarily. That's what he's doing. So again, at this point, I'm screaming Urruti needs to come off the field. So then Stuver blocks another one of their shots, and I think the defense is holding off. They're cutting off the crucial shot lines, but and Valencia gets a really good tackle. Actually, Valencia at this point starts playing really well and starts holding our defense up. Kind of starts to carry us a little bit more. And yeah, he starts to do better than he was, because he was not doing good at all in the first half. And then they have another good chance. We're going to give them the corner. Stuver collects it pretty easy. So then finally, Urruti comes off the field. He fouls somebody, gets a yellow card, and then he's subbed off, and Zardes comes on for him. Owen is also subbed off for Finley, same as last game. Now, I like these substitutions. I just think they needed to happen earlier. So then Lima goes full combat and just throws a huge axe kick on top of some dude's head. The guy comes down before the kick, so I think that spares Lima. Hell of an axe kick, though. Hell of an axe kick. But, yeah. And then we make another substitution where Seba cramps up or something, and so we pull Seba off and we put in our Fagundes at home, Memo Rodriguez. So then we try a couple more times to get the ball through, but we come up empty-handed, and they have a couple more shots. They end up fouling Stuver, and just like last game against Portland, Stuver gets fouled, and the game ends. So, in terms of how we played bad. Again, Sebastian Driussi is carrying this team. He was the only thing that had us doing anything. Rigoni scored against us. I mean, if you look at the stats, it's horrible. So the momentum chart is all red. You know, we have the one good possession where Sebastian scores. And, you know, it's obviously where our team kind of turns back around. And our defense starts to get a little bit stronger. You know, the chances are not near as high. And then ball possession, 61%, 39%. That's not good. We can't have that. We've got to maintain possession more. And that comes from all the fouls that we're doing. We're just fouling everybody. The team's getting scrappy. Expected goals, 1.17 to 0.26. Meaning, without Sebastian, we're not scoring. Total shots, 16 to 3. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Shots on goal, 1. Yeah, it's bad. You know, we got a draw. It's not the worst case scenario, but it's not good. We're not happy with it by any means. In order for us to make the playoffs, we are behind Dallas 4 points. Portland 5 points. If we're gonna get that number 9 slot, we've got to win and draw at least, and we're not gonna beat Dallas in a goal differential. I know that we've played one more game than Dallas has, and we've played one less game than Portland. So technically, we're 5 behind Portland. But depending on the next game, we've got. To be honest, we have to win out, and we still might not make it. I mean, that's the situation. It sucks, but hopefully there will be some changes for next year, because we need changes if we're going to actually do anything next year. So, let me know how you feel about the game. Leave it in the comments. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.